So, this is yet another horrible update by Saber Interactive. Saber does not have any roadmap or contact with the community and will suddenly drop updates. It will obviously look good watching the trailer and the mayhem of zombies piling up and blowing up unfolding in front of your eyes, but for someone who played this game for 3,000 to 4,000 hours, this is actually really disappointing. The Horde mode, first of all, is for people who are new and not good at the game, which is like, let's say, 98% of the player base. So, obviously the developers cater to their needs while sacrificing those who are actually very skilled at the game. Because of the fact that one is skilled and spent many hours into this game, adding more and more stuff just makes it unbalanced and you cannot tell others how to not play. Someone who has invested so much time in a game certainly likes the game, and it is a massive disservice to those players for ruining the game despite the update being free. I tried the new Rome map once and won't probably touch it again. The meta for Horde mode is still the same, which is using Fixer and Exterminator, all with the Tier 3 assault shotguns to get to higher waves. Only the map and the environment are different. The basic gameplay and mechanics remain the same as in any other Horde mode map, that is to stay at one spot and shoot. Now, the new map is surprisingly less laggy and does not have frame drops compared to the Tokyo map. It is visually also looking good with rainy and overcast weather. And with that, it's the only positive thing about this update. Going into the details, this update makes the game even more unbalanced than it was before. With more masking, stunning and cheesy perks, it has made the extreme difficulty unchallenging and practically non-existent. There is not a single perk added which improves the gameplay by increasing the skill ceiling. There are now more masking perks added into weapons like pistol and PDW, and classes which were free of masking effects like Hellraiser are not the same anymore. The new weapon called as Repeating Rifle is a pretty horrible weapon for killing zombies even at maximum level 15. Its extremely low fire rate and long reloads won't be able to clear strays fast at all. So another bad weapon in the spawn pool we have to deal with. Also, this weapon will sometimes still fire one extra shot after you stop firing. Talking about bug fixes. They fixed a few bugs and maybe more which they do not mention, but it is still a drop in the ocean considering how buggy this game is, and I have previously made a video on the list of bugs. The bots will stun, stim and mask even under no obvious danger. Sometimes they will mask themselves and send you some stray zombies. Sometimes the bot will despawn its own ammo box due to the shotgun bug. But overall they are really overpowered to the point that any extreme with bots is now a walk in a park. They will stim when you get hit, mask and stun when they sense danger. They are level 1 bots but with additional perks. Also, why do I still keep getting crates with both weapons being the same? Let's talk about the class builds now. I did some tests and I think most of the new perks are very cheesy, situational or completely useless. The Gunslinger build does not change since I will still be running the maximum damage and the most consistent build for fast-paced shooter gameplay. The perk Bad Odor is not useful since the starting weapon is pretty good for most of the map. You actually do not need new primary weapons as a gunslinger. The chance of Bad Odor is not bad. You will get the perk activation within 10 special kills, sometimes even with the first special kill on the map. It can be annoying, though, if the primary weapon drops are inaccessible. Why do lurkers now make jump sounds even after being killed? The new perk on the AK is Busted. Bulls die now with the full damage build faster than most tier 3 weapons. I don't go below 40 bullets with AK after killing a bull. This doesn't feel like I am playing on maximum difficulty at all. The masking on pistol is broken when it works just by blocking a zombie without taking damage. You are a tank class, you should not be allowed to use masking effect. Hellraiser is the second best class. The new perks I use now are the impact grenades from the MGL and the MGL spawn on special kill. Since I already kill more than 20 specials in every map, I always seem to get an MGL. The issue is only checking if the special dropped it. So, this is the fastest killing skill and DPS based build, and other perks like masking effects or unshakable are just cheesy and bad for gameplay where people just spam explosives on hordes without taking any self damage. Changing to any other perks, you will not be able to one-hit a bull or an infector, so they are out of question, since Hellraiser is supposed to kill specials faster than any other class. If I am not able to one-hit a bull or an infector, I might as well play other classes. However, one-shotting bulls literally takes no effort now because of the impact grenades. I won't be showing any builds for other classes since those classes are not for good gameplay or DPS and require no skill. But I can see how some perks are cheesy, like the slasher stun, able to pick up a teammate, or drone, able to disinfect you. There is also a bug with the animation of teammates' weapons which makes them look like they are shooting, but they actually aren't. The new mutators are also terrible and cheesy and not good enough to increase difficulty by increasing the number of zombies. The especially dangerous mutator does not appear in the list. The airstrike mutator is bugged when it only can work in horde mode. Also, the horde mode now have more new mutators. Hot-tempered bull with healing explosions will heal you while killing itself. There are other peculiar things, not sure if intentional, but Gunslinger's bad odor will spawn other primary weapons with Shotgun Fiesta. And Hellraiser will spawn an MGL even with Chainsaw Massacre. The funniest thing out of all about this update was when Saber streamed on Twitch and put some random person to showcase the update. It was actually their community manager who had never played the game before and was just reading script. They were level 6 and could hardly get past Horde Wave 4 on normal with bots. It is pretty Saber thing to do by putting someone who has zero idea about the game to show the content to someone who has thousands of hours in the game. The incompetence here to not only on developing a game but to also showcase it is unmatched. The game is ruined since the Aftermath release, and it is going to get ruined more every time they update the game. Quitting this game is very hard when you have spent a lot of time on it. But I hope we will slowly move on to something else since the game is what it is now and there is no going back. Now, some people watching this video will say that it's just my opinion. To them I just want to say that they are wrong. I only care about facts and playing this game at maximum possible skill level. Else I wouldn't be making these videos.